football dad's army. So the title race is really going to eat up this weekend with Arsenal at home to Bournemouth, Man City at home to Wolves. Wolves have already beaten Man City this season, so potential banana skin for Man City. I hope so. Fingers crossed there. Proper fingers crossed. But let's talk about the Arsenal game. We're playing Bournemouth. Bournemouth are a decent side, well drilled. They're in decent form. Dominic Solanke, their striker, he scored plenty of goals this season. And would he score against Arsenal? He could do, perhaps. They're going to play. They play in a low block. They'd be looking for the counter attack. But Arsenal haven't struggled this season. We haven't struggled in low blocks. I mean, we've played the teams like Brighton and Brentford, Sheffield United. We've beaten them teams, and they always score plenty of goals. West Ham score plenty of goals against these teams that set up against us in that low, deep defensive setup and try and counter attack us. But Bournemouth, I've got a lot of time for Bournemouth. They're usually like in the bottom half of the table. They've had a decent season this season. Eddie Howe brought them up from obscurity, basically, and he brought them up into the Premier League. They've stayed here, and although he's moved on to Newcastle, they've still stayed in the league, and they're a decent side. Am I worried about them?
You must be joking.
I'm not that worried, to be fair. I think we could quite easily score 3 or 4 goals against them. I'm going Arsenal to beat Bournemouth 3-0 in this game. I'm pretty confident. We've won our last 3 games after losing to Aston Villa. A little minor blip, but it has caused a little bit of ructions, because if we hadn't lost that game against Villa, we'd be clear at the top. So, and it'd be in our hands. We wouldn't have to really worry about Man City too much winning their remaining games, because we've got a superior goal difference, and I think we've got about 6 or 7 goals more than Man City, and I can't see them scoring 6 or 7 goals more than us in the last 3 or 4 games. I think they've got 4. They've got 1 more game than us. I can't see them scoring like 7 goals more than Arsenal. We've still got 3 games to play. They've got 4. Can't see them scoring 7 goals more than us. So if we'd have beat Villa, obviously the goal difference would have been a little bit more better in our favour. So, that game did sort of like put a spanner in the works a little bit for us. I mean, I'm hoping maybe Spurs would probably be the team that I would have thought Spurs might have been the team that to put a little halt on the Man City's title charge. But now, after us beating them last week on Sunday, the way they are, they lost to Chelsea as well in the week a couple of days ago. They've lost I think they've lost 3 games in a row now, Tottenham. So I like the team to put a little dent into, or a little chink into Man City's armour. Maybe not. Maybe it's this game today against Wolves. Wolves, I don't know, man. Hopefully they can do us a favour. But anyway, with this game against Bournemouth, the Dominic Solanke, as I mentioned, good player. They've got what's his name, Lewis Cook. He plays in that defensive midfield role. Decent player. Justin Clivert. They've got some good players. The goalkeeper, the captain, another decent goalkeeper, to be fair. But even the fact that we conceded a couple of goals to Spurs on Sunday in that last game, I think our defence is strong enough. I really do. And I think even though players like Bukayo Saka, who's not been in great form but still scored a brilliant goal against Spurs. So when the players like him are not playing to their full potential, can still score goals, Bournemouth should be worried about us. Odegaard, if even plays half as well as he did against Chelsea, like he played half as well as he did against Chelsea against Spurs, and he was still cooking. So I think we're quite superior to Bournemouth, and I really think that we're going to do them about 3-0. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what score you think is going to be. Do you think Bournemouth could upset the apple cart, put a spanner in the works, and then gift the title to Man City? Because although I'm hoping Wolves, and Wolves have beat City this season already, and although I'm hoping Wolves could do something, realistically, They are superior, Man City, and it is a worry. We've got to hope somewhere along the line that someone can just get a draw at least, and then it puts us in the driving seat, Arsenal. So let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you soon.